Now, last night I took some time to explain that as the West becomes more obsessed with wokeness, China continues to get stronger. Not for the better for the world, but for the better for themselves. Now, last night I was talking about how they have hypersonic missiles. Today, we learn that they are setting up targets that are the size of American warships to try to work out how they can blow things up from the sky or from far away. Here are some of the images of what would look like an army base, or what would look like a train, or what would look like a battleship. That's what China did today. But in the United States, the supposed leader of the free world, this is what they were asking their leaders.
The construct of how you will deconstruct the racism that was built into the roadways. Can you talk to us about how that could be deconstructed?
If a highway was built for the purpose of dividing a white and a black neighborhood, or if an underpass was constructed such that a bus carrying mostly black and Puerto Rican kids to a beach, or that would have been in New York, was designed too low for it to pass by, that obviously reflects racism that went into those design choices. I don't think we have anything to lose by confronting that simple reality.
Dear God. This is a campaign which has been gathering steam, pushed along by public radio in the United States. That's what they talked about in America today. While China was trying to work out how to blow things up. Unbelievable. As the West gets woker, China gets stronger. And remember, on the ballot, national security matters. The alternative Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, has said that the number one focus of our relationship with the United States shouldn't be China, shouldn't be national security, it should be climate change. That's not me putting words into his mouth. Those are the words that came out of his fingers in an opinion piece that he wrote for the Australian newspaper. All of this at a time when Joe Biden, the leader of the free world, is, when he goes on the world stage, sleeping, and again, while China is marching and working out how to blow up the things that would defend Western values. A key part of Australia's role in being able to be resistance to China, to standing up for Western values, are the nuclear subs that the United States and the UK will help us train with and then eventually build and we will buy. But guess which political party today undermined that very process? The Labor Party today said that the submarine plan has no credibility. The Shadow Defence spokesperson, Brendan O'Connor, said this: currently, AUKUS hasn't changed anything in terms of our defence capability. It's just raised questions the government has to date failed to answer. So again, there is a credibility edge with a significant credibility gap. Now, this is the same bloke who works for Anthony Albanese, who said this about AUKUS, about the nuclear subs, when they were first announced.
But the truth is that AUKUS is a good step forward. It's something that Labor has provided support for.
So the person who is their foreign affairs spokesperson doesn't like the deal. The person who is their defence spokesperson doesn't like the deal. That's why we call Anthony Albanese each way Albo. Support the deal, but then back in the French about the displeasure at the deal. Support the deal, but then say that it has no credibility. Support the deal, but then say that it's not going to change anything materially when it comes to defence. Support AUKUS, but say that the main focus of the relationship with the United States should be climate change, not China, not standing up for Western values. There are consequences of the election coming up, and I know it's months away, but people need to understand this bloke can't be trusted because his team are telling us up front where they will go. Do you want Penny Wong on the international stage? Do you want Brendan O'Connor on the international stage? Do you want Christina Keneally on the international stage? I agree with you. I don't.